Sure. Here's a romantic Indian love story with a bit of culture, tradition, and a touch of magic. Title: The Melody of Two Hearts. In a quaint little town nestled in the hills of Himachal Pradesh, there was a village known for its serene beauty, rolling green hills, and vibrant festivals. Among the villagers, there was a young woman named Meera, who was known for her extraordinary singing voice. Her melodies could captivate even the harshest of hearts, and her voice often floated through the evening air, filling the village with an almost mystical calm. Meera's family was deeply rooted in tradition, and though she had many admirers, her parents always believed in arranged marriages. Meera, however, had a quiet rebellion within her. She dreamed of a love that would be as deep and pure as the songs she sang. One day, during the festival of Lori, a new face appeared in the village. His name was Arjun, a young man from the city who had come to visit his grandmother, who lived in the village. Arjun was an artist, a painter, with a heart full of passion and eyes that could see the beauty in the simplest of things. His arrival was marked by the colors of the evening sunset that seemed to bloom brighter with every brushstroke he made in his sketchbook. On that very night, Meera stood under the open sky, singing a traditional song that celebrated the harvest. The crowd gathered around the bonfire, swaying to the rhythm of her voice. But Arjun, who had just arrived, was immediately captivated by her singing. He found himself drawn to the music, following it through the crowd until he found the source, Meera, standing gracefully under the moonlight. Their eyes met for the first time. It wasn't love at first sight, but something more, recognition, an unspoken understanding that they had found something rare. After her song, Arjun approached her, offering a small sketchbook with a smile. "I'm an artist," he said. "May I sketch your portrait? There's something in your voice that I want to capture." Meera was taken aback. She had always been a little hesitant to expose herself to strangers, but there was something in Arjun's gaze, a warmth, a sincerity that made her heart flutter. With a nod, she agreed, sitting down on a nearby bench as Arjun began to sketch her, his strokes gentle and full of admiration. As the evening unfolded, their conversations grew deeper, moving from the mundane to the poetic. Arjun told her about the bustling city life, about his dreams of capturing the essence of the world through his paintings. Meera spoke of her village, her love for music, and the beauty she saw in the simplicity of her world. With every word they shared, a bond began to form, a connection so powerful that neither could deny. The days that followed were filled with long walks through the hills, shared moments of laughter, and quiet glances that spoke louder than words. Arjun's paintings started to reflect the beauty of the village, but more so, they captured the soul of Meera, her laughter, her grace, and the unspoken love that was slowly blossoming between them. But the weight of tradition loomed over them. Meera's parents had already started making arrangements for her marriage to a man from a neighboring village. She could feel the pressure mounting, her heart torn between her family's wishes and the love she had found in Arjun. One evening, as the sun set over the hills, Meera stood at the edge of the cliff, overlooking the vast expanse of nature. Arjun approached her, his hands holding a canvas he had been working on for days. "This is for you," he said, his voice gentle. "I painted the melody of your voice." As Meera took in the painting, her breath caught in her throat. The canvas was a beautiful reflection of her, standing by the cliffside, her arms spread wide as though embracing the sky. It was more than a painting, it was a testament to the love they had created, the love that could not be contained within the boundaries of tradition or expectations. "I want to be with you, Meera," Arjun said softly. "Not just as an artist capturing your beauty, but as someone who loves you with all my heart." Tears welled in Meera's eyes. She had dreamed of a love like this, but she had always believed it was impossible. Yet, here was Arjun, making it real. "But my family," she began, her voice trembling. Arjun took her hands in his. "We will build our own world, Meera. A world where love is our foundation, where traditions bend and adapt to what truly matters, our hearts." The days that followed were a whirlwind of emotions. Meera found the courage to speak to her parents, to tell them of the love that had grown between her and Arjun. It was not easy, but love, true love, had the power to change minds. Her parents, though initially hesitant, saw the sincerity in Arjun's eyes and the devotion in Meera's heart. They gave their blessing, realizing that the love between the two could never be denied. Mira and Arjun married under the same sky where they had first met, the sound of Mira's voice filling the air as she sang a song of union, of love, and of the melodies that had brought their hearts together. It was not just a marriage, it was a celebration of two souls finding each other, against all odds, in the most beautiful corner of the world. And so, in the village where the hills whispered stories of the past, Mira and Arjun wrote their own, a story of love, music, and the courage to follow one's heart. I hope you liked this love story. Let me know if you'd like me to tweak or add anything else.